Hello everyone and welcome. My presentation will be on the differences between consulting and contracting companies when it comes to building information modeling. My name is Mohamad Hamad. I am an architect and BIM manager at Al Bawani Contractor Company. I have managed large scale projects and implemented BIM strategies in several companies. In this presentation, we will cover the following topics: the purpose of BIM, the BIM process, understanding the fundamental roles, bridging the gap, collaboration and communication, BIM uses, and BIM in construction. Before we dive into the differences, let's take a step back and reinforce the purpose of BIM and gain a good understanding of the BIM process and how data is managed. BIM is used for creating and managing data throughout the design, construction, and operation process. It integrates multidisciplinary data to create detailed digital representations that are managed in an open cloud platform for real-time collaboration. The BIM process consists of 4 stages. The first 2 stages are related to planning and design, which are typically handled by consultants. The last 2 stages focus on the construction phase, building, and the operation and maintenance of the assets. In each stage, data is added to the models to ensure accurate representation. After acknowledging the purpose and the workflow of BIM, we can now move on into the aspects where BIM differs between consulting and contracting companies. Now, let's discuss the fundamental roles of consultants and contractors. Consultancy firms provide specialized design services to clients and work hard to align all design requirements to be implemented into models. On the other hand, contractors execute and develop the models to be implemented on site. Moving on to the next slide, let's bridge the gap and discuss some items related to building information management. You can find here collaboration and communication, level of detail, software and tools, BIM documents. In terms of collaboration and communication, consulting companies engage in multidisciplinary collaboration and work closely with architects and engineers to develop the design. They use BIM for coordination, visualization, and evaluating design alternatives based on client-approved requirements. On the other hand, contractors collaborate and communicate with subcontractors and suppliers, sharing detailed information to provide accurate instruction on site, minimizing conflicts, and ensure smooth construction operations. Regarding the level of development, consultants develop models according to LOD 100 pre-concept, LOD 200 concept design, LOD 300 detailed design, where contractors work to develop the models according to LOD 400, the shop drawing, LOD 500 the as-built models. Each stage requires software that makes the workflow smoother. So you can find here 3 phases: authoring, analysis, and use. The major software used in BIM is Revit for architecture, structure, and MEP. Also, consultant may use SketchUp, ArchiCAD, and BIM 360 for communication, and Navis 4 for coordination purposes. While contractors may work with Tekla software for steel structure, Navisworks, Solibri, Synchro for coordination purpose, and for 4D uses. While most BIM documents are similar, there may be differences in software or process. The BIM documents are created by the consultant and approved by the client, while the contractor develops it to align with the stage of work. Differences in BIM uses. Consulting companies use BIM for design authoring, utilizing BIM models for the design process and project documentation, including drawings. BIM is also used for design review, auditing, and validating project design aspects based on client requirement. Visualization is another major use of BIM, allowing a general rendering with real representations of materials. Additionally, 3D coordination plays a crucial role in ensuring a coordinated model between all disciplines. Site analysis utilizes models for position, orientation, and infrastructure connections. Lastly, BIM is used for cost estimation, extracting elements from the model for quantity takeoff and cost estimation throughout the design stages. BIM used in contracting companies. 4D progress, the process of combining 3D models with time and schedule related information such as programs and logistic models to create a virtual construction sequence. Data coding and classification. Classifying data means structuring it in an agreed way so that different actors can easily find what they need and understand it. A classification system is like a common language. In BIM, classification allows people, softwares, and machines to share and use building information efficiently and accurately. As-built modeling. An as-built BIM is a building information model for an existing building depending on the category. It can show exact location of structural, mechanical, plumbing, and electrical members. Facilities and asset management. BIM provides facility managers with a comprehensive view of the building's components and system, making it easier to plan installation, track, maintain, and replace assets. AR VR visualization are technologies that enable immersive and interactive visualization of BIM models and data. Field verification via point cloud or laser scan. 3D laser scanner capture a high density point cloud of a physical building, structure or site, which is then used to create and maintain a BIM model that reflect as is conditions. In conclusion, consultants typically focus on the design and the planning phase of the construction project, using BIM to create detailed and accurate models of the project. This requires a high level of expertise in BIM software and tools, as well as a deep understanding of the project requirements. Contractors, on the other hand, typically use BIM during the construction phase of the project, using the models created by the consultants to manage the construction process manage the construction process to be more efficiently. This requires a strong understanding of BIM workflows and management, as well as the ability to coordinate with other stakeholders involved in the project. Overall, both contractors and consultants required advanced BIM knowledge to be successful in their roles. The specific level of expertise required will depend on the specific needs and requirements of the construction project. Both consulting and contracting companies utilize BIM. Their approach differs significantly due to their different roles and priorities. Understanding these differences is crucial for effective collaboration and successful project outcomes. By bridging the gap and embracing the best practices from both perspectives, the construction industry can unlock the full potential of BIM and drive innovation in the built environment. At the end, thank you for your attention, and I look forward for any further discussions or questions.